Dread Awakening, balance patch 1. Feels like there may be another. Unveiling our latest balance adjustments in Dread Awakening, balance patch number 1. You know, nobody calls a movie whatever 1 until there's a whatever 2, right? It's like, so maybe there's maybe another. I don't know. A Sleepwalker, Spark Chronicler. This was really good. This is good and sealed. This was good. This was not great. This is really good. Consistent. This is super good. Repair Site. I think it's good. I don't know if it's like... That was good. Dread Deer was really good. Unnatural Selection was really good. Regression was really good. Okay. So Regression. Text change. Change text from transform each enemy creature into a random creature with 1 mana cost. Text change from transform each creature into a creature with 1 less mana cost. Dread Touch to instead. To transform the strongest creature. Okay. 1 less. Dread Touch. Okay, transform each creature instead. So instead of going to 2 less, you have to kill something to get an AoE, but it's 1 less. I still think that's really good. It's the same mana cost. And like a big part of like why it's good is you just kind of reset the board. Like you remove buffs. So it's a bit weaker that you have to have something to Dread Touch to get the whole board, but like, I don't know, man. Against aggro, it's still going to be really good. And that's generally where it has been good. So, all right. Text change. Swap strength and health with each other. To choose two creatures, they swap strength with each other. Okay, so no mana change. And no conditions added. So you can still just go like face for 12, swap strength with another creature, go face for 12 again. So like not like +1 strength to all to the two. Oof, Kardash. That sounds for 2 mana. The condition, right? So like that'd be crazy, man. That's crazy. What are you talking about? Like a turn 1, your opponent plays Arena Card Shark, and then like turn 2, you like play your Shadow Scryer, and then or your turn 1, you play Shadow Scryer. It goes back to their turn 2. They give 3 creatures +1/+1. Kill your Shadow Scryer, go face. Like, yeah, I don't know. You ping off the weaker, right? Whatever they use to right, and then they play Card Shark again and God Power again, and they have that would be you're fired. That'd be really good. I think that would be maybe too good. Yeah, maybe. Okay, but so what makes natural selection so good is the fact that you can swap strength with 2 creatures and go face with them on the same turn, and that didn't change. So like I guess like the health thing is gonna make, if you have to value trade, like that's like, but like if you don't have to value trade, like if you trade out with your big creature and it has like 1 health left, and then you swap to a creature with more health, the attack, and then you don't have to. It's not necessarily a nerf. I mean, it kind of is, but also like situationally, like it's better to have it this way for the person trying to. Yeah. So still really really strong. Okay. A Dread Deer. So lost 1 health. 2/5 to 2/4. That's better. That will give it 1 less bump. Sometimes a little bit of a nerf. Change text from regen 1 Dread Touch gain 2 strength to gain +2 strength and attack all enemy creatures. So no regen. Okay, tune down a bit. I think it's reasonable. Yeah. Brood Parasite. Text change can no longer attack, which is good, right? It's like an egg, right? Or it's a parasite. At least regression makes sense now. Right. It's still strong for what it's worth, but it is less strong. Path of War is kind of crazy now. Let's see. Cosmic Witness, health reduced from 3 to 2. So like, um, what makes Cosmic Witness so great is it's a 1 mana tempo play. You get a 1/2, and it's a mystic, and you get a, yeah, right. You get your thing, your mystery. And that's what makes it so good. And on top of that, like you can use it and then kill it, and you summon the rat, the 5/5 rat thing, or broccoli, not a rat. And that's what makes it so good early. Like it's so good early. In late game, you can get the +2 spell boost. Our opponent got it last game, and like it makes it even like a solid thing to get later because you're still progressing towards your win condition. And if you get it too late, it's not like, oh man, I have this crappy 1/2. It's like, I have this 1 mana 1/2 that's gonna give me +2 spell boost. Like my tracking bolt is gonna be amazing now. Anyway, so I don't really feel like that makes a huge difference. I think this is still really, really strong. Path of Nature, mana cost, increased text change 2 mana. Okay, change to draw a wild. Okay, so you don't delve anymore. So this makes it a bit less consistent, although the control nature list I've been running only had 2 other wild creatures, which were the underbrush boar. I guess it is kind of scary though. Like if you're playing the mirror match and they have Dearly Departed, and like you want to draw your underbrush boar, and like you accidentally get your rabbit, you can get kind of fudged there. I don't know. That's 2 mana and it's not delve anymore. So I think that's actually a pretty decent nerf. I like that. I think that's a bit more fair. Yeah, delve is just so good. Regression was the first card I saw in the new set. My thought was, I'm not even going to look at the set until this is locked. Still playing a Randian Tides version. Okay, nice. Fervor. Went from +1/+1 to +1/+2. I mean, it's definitely better. It's, I think so there's a god power you can get from Light's Verdict. It gives your chosen one +2/+1 each turn, and no one plays it because its attack isn't nearly as good as health. And this is like, right? You can put this on the board. I think it's actually pretty interesting. It'd be pretty strong. The extra health makes a big difference in value trading. If you play your 1/1 and then you make it a 2/3, and the next turn you make it a 3/5. Path of Death, text change. Change to pull a card from your void to your hand and give it Solace. Okay, so it has Solace now. I mean, like, is it really that? Does that change anything? What's that, Moon Rider? Path still delves. Path of Nature. Oh, draw wild, delve. Okay, never mind. This is still just as crazy. Okay, so it's draw unless you dread touch. So it is slightly nerfed, but not like huge nerf. It's still like you can still delve what you want if you have board. Like if you're winning, you're just going to be winning more. Where like you put a little bit of RNG in if you're not necessarily winning board. You can you pull Necronomics with that? Yeah. Yes. So you pull Necronomics, like you rip Necronomics, and then I guess the only real like downside is like you can't Path of Death and get the same Necronomics back. You'd have to have both Necronomics in there to get both. But I don't know if you need to do that. So, doesn't seem like a huge nerf, the Soulless, because you're really only... Yeah, it's fine. It's still really strong. Path of War. Delve a war creature with Blitz. If you're frenzied, give it +2/+1. This got buffed? Okay. Okay, that's got buffed. I feel like this was already pretty solid and sealed. And now it's even solider, more solid. This is actually great and sealed. And so now your Grendel is going to be a 6/5 with protected. Test it. Spire Chronicler. Okay, we saw that. Didn't seem to make a huge difference. If you're going first, it's still going to be hard to deal with. If your opponent's going first, it's going to be hard to deal with. Aeneas has a 5/4. That is crazy. I mean, that's good. That's good. A Negrios as a 14/8. No, you can't. That's not Blitz. That's God Blitz. You can't. Dread Touch and give it 2/1. Frenzied. I don't know. And then Sleepwalker got 2 more strength, which is a lot. It's a lot of strength. Let's take a look at Sleepwalker and see how much mana it is, because a 5/5 seems good. Let's just take a look at it. Gods. Yeah. Let's see. Enchant cards. Sleep. It's a 5 mana 3/5. Okay, so it will be a 5 mana 5/5. Each creature mana cost 3 or less goes to sleep on Roar. So pretty solid. I think that's going to be really good now. Doesn't die to Blade anymore. And just... it's really good against aggro. Okay, cool. So buff, buff, buff. Everything else, like baby nerfs. But Aeneas, right? So Aeneas, Aeneas, Grendel, even Wolfcall Vanguard, right? Coming down as a 5/4 for 4 mana. That was solid. All right, one of many, maybe. Good to see though.